We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Indians try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're playing good, and they like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. So striding in, Jason Kipnis, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. And a ball 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
A ball and no strikes. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1 the count now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. So digging in now, Danny Nowakowski, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Ramiro leads off second with nobody out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. He squares, and it's in the air. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Maury Angel. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. Count 2-1.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Jason Sato is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching, number 29, Jason.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tyler Naquin stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. One there on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Indians failed. Standing in, Shea Clark, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Clevenger is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. Settling in now, Vinny Domit. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is Probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ball one.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Bottom of the second here with no score. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in. In now, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Alonso. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding forward now, Francisco Mejia. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
At the ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Ramirez at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Heading out towards shallow right. Ramiro has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Alonso scores. 2 runs score. The relay. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. And they've broken our tie to lead by 3.
A conservative approach might have been to try to sacrifice the first run of the game home, but not this guy. He takes a big rip and has himself a 3-run triple.
He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Maury Angel. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. 3 runs already home here. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. And one major aspect of their offensive approach is, of course, their speed. They currently lead Major League Baseball in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. One coach told me that tells you 2 things. We have great athletes, and they work very hard on the craft of swiping bags. He went on to explain that a lot of work goes into perfecting their technique for getting good jumps and studying the pitcher's tendencies. It's a bit of a throwback approach to offense, but these guys have bought in. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Danny Nowakowski fouled off. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A runner at second, nobody out. A 1-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses. The throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
The bunt attempt is popped up, and that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out.
The batter.
So
The second
stepping in,
baseman,
Adam Doherty.
Doherty.
From the stretch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A man at third with one away. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And it's full now, 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Alonso is there. And the inning is over. 1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as we begin the top of the 4th. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use their curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Domet is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in, Tim Beckham. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Francisco Mejia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pham's off and running. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
4 runs, only 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me." Leading off the inning, Shea Clark, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That misses 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Popped up. Beckham is there for it. 1 away.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Elvis Villarreal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. The 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Naquin's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
2-1.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
There's one on to first, and that takes care of Kipnis, a double play. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Pitch popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Alexi Guardado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play. Now at the plate, Maury Angel. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So here's Tyler Naquin, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Danny Nowakowski. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So coming to the plate, Adam Doherty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for the Royals.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Coming to the plate now, Shea Clark. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
0-1 count and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now pitching for the Indians.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 17, Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second base.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. Ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning. Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Vinny Domet, will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alexi Guardado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball,
2 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Kipnis. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here's Hamels now on 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Tony Theophanopoulos gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 33, Tony Theophanopoulos.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Theophanopoulos will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Maury Angel. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Naquin possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Ready with the 0-1. Theophanopoulos, the former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37.
Leading off the inning, Brian Ramiro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-2. That's popped up. Lindor is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Danny Nowakowski. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Adam Doherty. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. Nino Sanchez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
Sanchez originally hails from Kansas. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. There's ball 4. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here.
And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it's 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1, and he fouls this one off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Andrew Miller enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Shea Clark will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready once again, Elvis Villarreal. And now pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Miller, a native Floridian. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
1-1, here it is.
Count 2-1.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Vinny Domet will be next. Fouled away. Popped him up. Alonso has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well-executed pitch there.
Here comes the first pitch. Vinny Domet is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.